Court of Appeal in Abuja on Tuesday nullified the judgment of the Federal High Court ordering the Independent National Electoral Commission to deregister the African Democratic Congress and four other political parties. The anonymous judgment delivered by three panel of justices led by Justice Abba Mohammed Court was a nullity, having been delivered without jurisdiction. The appellate court held that the trial court wrongly assumed jurisdiction and made the order on an incompetent suit filed by a non-juristic entity. It held that there was no valid suit that could have warranted the consequential order directing INEC to register the affected political parties. Meanwhile, Cardinal State Governor Senator Hubert Sani on Tuesday named the executive chairman of the Kaduna State Internal Revenue Service, Jerry Adams, as his running mate for the 2027 governorship election, describing the decision as a reaffirmation of his administration's commitment to inclusion, equity, and good governance. The governor announced the nomination in a statement he personally signed, saying Adams' emergence reflected the values of justice, fairness, and merit that had guided his administration since assuming office on May 29, 2023. According to Sani, the choice of Adams goes beyond the selection of a deputy governorship candidate, stressing that it reinforces his administration's vision of building a united, peaceful, and inclusive Kaduna state. Sani described Kaduna as a state blessed with diverse ethnic, religious, and cultural backgrounds, noting that diversity should be seen as a strength rather than a source of division. In the meantime, the national chairman of the opposition's Social Democratic Party, SDP, Professor Sadiq Gombe, has linked Nigeria's major problem to poor leadership ahead of the 2027 general election. Gombe made a statement today, Tuesday. He said the majority of leaders in the National Assembly, the executive, and the judiciary have major character flaws, which is why illiterate occupy leadership positions in Nigeria. According to him, the 2027 general elections present Nigerians' youth population with an opportunity to rescue the country. Gombe urged Nigerian youth to rewrite the country's history for better by using their voting power. On the foreign scene, the U.S. delegation walked out of an UN Security Council meeting on Monday in protest at comments made by France that compared Washington's voting on human rights to that of authorization state. The diplomatic row was initially sparked last week when the U.S. joined North Korea and Russia in voting against extending Volker Turkey's term as UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. After the vote on Friday, France's United Nations mission criticized the U.S. and compared it to North Korea and Russia. In response, U.S. Ambassador Mike Watt accused France of voting for a human rights chief who had been lecturing democratic countries while causing half of the world's worst oppressors, without elaborating on what he meant. An interesting water sport. Benin Republic goalkeeper Obasa Debiyi is nearing a move to the Nigerian Premier Football League NPFL side Carnival. Obasa is already training with Sahi Masu Gida, amid speculation over his future. The short stopper is determined to remain in the NPFL following Raymond Star's delegation last season. Obasa is hoping to reunite with head coach Daniel Ogumodede at Canopinas. And that ends Carnival Radio News Update. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media Hub from Google Play Store and Apple iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyekala. Good evening, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.
All the hits, one station.
You're listening to Carnival Radio. We specialize